Hey gang, what's going on? What's up, Fury Fighter? What's up, Satellite? Ms. Roy, Cheese Toast, I like it too. Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a good day. It's been an exhausting day. It's been a whole lot of running all over the place for activities and school stuff and chores and things, so. Like I mentioned before, it's surprising how busy you can stay when you're unemployed. But yeah. Nice piss waterfall, or is it a light beam? You know what? Good question. I don't even know. We can like glide up it and get ejected out of a giant sphincter, or we can drop back into it. And it makes a railroad noise when we go through it, so I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. The only hint that I have is that if it was a piss waterfall, I imagine it'd be pooling at the bottom. Though it's clearly some kind of enchanted, so hard to really say one way or the other. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember now. Today was fine. Today was busy. I played Cookie Clicker. Oh, okay. I played Cookie Clicker. It's Cookie Clicker, that's fine. All right, remember when I was talking about that really chill, kind of medieval village builder called Foundation? And I put a whole bunch of time in that, only to discover a bug at the very, very end of the playthrough that actually prevents you from completing the final mission? Well, I had the save there, and I said I was gonna like put the game aside until they patched it. Turns out I actually like it so much, I decided to start a new playthrough before they even patched it. So, I started again. It's really fun. Like, you can... There's like 3 kind of scenarios, challenge modes. I don't know how you want to look at it. Like the normal, when you normally play through, there's like a main, there's a main like tech tree. And then there's 3 additional tech trees for the different estates. There's one for labor, there's one for the clergy, and there's one for the aristocracy. And all of them unlock their own special upgrades and access to new resources and whatnot. But when you're setting up a new game, you can choose to focus on one of the estates. And so like, the first one I did was labor, and it locked out the other 2 completely. I basically wasn't allowed to progress through either the church or kingdom tech trees. And that was pretty interesting. So now I'm doing the monastic one. I'm doing the church one. And it still lets you use stuff from labor, but the kingdom's locked out. But you actually build an entire monastery complex, which is really cool. Like, I've got a monastery of like 20 monks and nuns. Like, currently busy crafting like illuminated texts and cultivating herbs. It's really, really neat. And I set them up on this super cool map. It's a big forest with a big lake in the middle, and there's an island in the middle of the lake. So I built a bridge. The first thing I did was build a bridge out to the island and set up the monastery there, and it looks so cool. So, it's the kind of thing where like, yeah, it's still buggy. There's a bunch of bugs that need to be ironed out. Specifically the one that prevents me from like finishing one of these scenarios. But the actual moment-to-moment gameplay and just like being in the game and building stuff and growing stuff is so much fun. I kind of don't care, you know? Similar thing happened to you with the original release of Saga Scarlet Grace. Managed to get soft locked, decided I had a good time, guess I'm moving on. Then immediately restart the next day, yeah. Yeah, it means it's good, chat. It means it's a real good time. Good evening, Arcane. Why is Celes crouching around in the cave? There's this weird light beam, piss beam. We're not even sure what it is, really, but it transfers her up to the surface of the floating continent and then back down. I guess we can sit out here on the outside. It's more visually stimulating, I guess. Been playing a lot of the Pokemon TCG on Game Boy, just farming card draws and tutors. That sounds like a good time. That sounds nice and comfy. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to play something comfy today. I think it's good to take little breaks from Rogue Trader, because it's real easy to just like start stacking up quests and stuff in Rogue Trader and just kind of do too much. Not all sphincters are bad, I guess. I feel like mine's pretty great, personally, but I imagine everybody feels kind of that way. So yeah, I mean that's basically been my day, doing the usual routine, jogging, job searching, self-care, chores. I made dinner tonight. I made chicken salad. I made the best mashed potatoes. I am something of a mashed potato artisan. I made sour cream mashed potatoes tonight, and they were so damn good. I was really, really proud of that. So, normally I make garlic mashed potatoes, occasionally like cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, but we have sour cream and we pretty much just use it for tacos. So I thought it might be a good idea to make more use of it, and boy, I was right. A jambalaya for dinner. Oh, nice. Compliments to Shatora then. A good jambalaya is a wonderful thing. I have no idea how to make jambalaya. What's up, Shadows? Now this is what we've been doing. The last couple of weeks, I would start the stream like in the game, because it seemed like the best place to sit. Toss a chive. No, I don't have any chives. We don't get chives because we have green onions, and they're so close in use case and appearance. Shadows, I am doing the chatter while sitting in the game. I had frozen French bread pizza. Well, I love frozen French bread pizza. I can't tell you how many frozen French bread pizzas I have had in my life. Uncountable, frankly. When I was a kid, we always had some kind of like frozen snack in the fridge, and like I cycled through all kinds of pizza things, like Red Baron personal pizzas and pizza rolls and Hot Pocket pizza things. I was on Stouffer's French bread pizzas for a long time. They were just they were. I like really crispy pizza. I think crispy pizza is like my favorite, and Stouffer's French bread pizzas would crisp up real nice. Actually, just thinking about it makes me really want one now. Hey, I found a game for Next Fest. Which channel do I submit? There's a Dragon Coin option. Do it through there. You gotta pay coins to get them submitted for Next Fest. Channel submissions are mainly just for community night stuff. Crunch is awesome, yeah. Discontinue your favorite frozen things, stuffed hash browns, Red Baron pepperoni pizza sandwiches. Oh, that's a shame. Did you ever have frozen burrito phase? Those used to be in your freezer for a while. Currently I'm on a chicken nugget kit. No. I'm kind of weird about beans. I'm not a big fan of beans, and the vast majority of burrito offerings include beans, so I never really became a burrito guy. But yeah, I had a couple other frozen food phases. The one I'm the most ashamed of was the Hormel frozen cheeseburgers. Like, God help me, I loved those things, but they were, in retrospect, they were just hideous, vile little creations. Because it would be a like, you'd have the frozen bun, you'd have the frozen puck of meat, and then you'd have a frozen slice of cheese, and you were supposed to put all that in the microwave for like a minute. And what would happen, the exact thing that would happen, is that in the time that it took the meat and bun to fully thaw, the cheese would not only melt, but it would be like, it would disintegrate into oil. It would mix with the oils from the thawing meat. They would soak into the bottom bun, and it would just be like a mushy, sloppy mess, while the top bun would like dry out completely and just be this like stale, awful disc. And God, I love those things. Had a frozen chicken pot pie phase for a bit of all things. You know, that sounds like it'd be pretty good, honestly. A chicken pot pie sound like, just on the face of it, sounds like something that would freeze and thaw pretty effectively. I'm just doing it if I get to my other demos and I'm like, unlikely to find anything that clicks more. Yeah, why not? Just go for it. There's that Toho, just as God intended. Reminds me of that Ashens video where you reviewed the canned hamburger. Yeah. I definitely had an Ashen style eating phase as a young man. But I mean, come on, we kind of all did, didn't we? No, it's a different Toho. Got hungry, went to Nuka Burrito. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. You put 33 minutes, made a charcoal in a fire. Oh God. I remember in high school, I went to a special residential high school. We lost so many microwaves to idiocy. Like we had somebody try to microwave a can of soup, just the whole can. We had somebody cook minute rice for 11 minutes. I mean, that one, you can kind of figure out how that happened. That was probably the most excusable of them. We had one genius who thought you could make toast in the microwave. The worst, by far the worst, was the guy. I'm pretty sure he lived up on the 4th floor. He was out in the rain. He came back to the dorm and his shoes were wet. He thought he could dry them in the microwave. Put his shoes in the microwave. A matter of seconds in, they burst into flames. And this was after all the other microwave incidents. So this guy was panicking. He did not want to set off the fire alarm and have everybody hate him. So his genius plan, on top of his current genius plan, was to rip the microwave from the wall and fling it out the window, where it landed in the quad with a small explosion, almost killing somebody walking back from class. The fire alarm went off anyway. Went to preheat the air fryer, not knowing how, and the air fry sucked in the liner and made a nice, oh God. By some miracle, he was not expelled for that. Miracle for him, not for the rest of us. But yeah. School for the gifted and talented, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I know I've told it. Good evening, Manic. I know I've told that story before, but it's one of my favorites. And look, if you stream for 6 years, it becomes kind of a necessity to recycle your stories. I only have so many. Star's mom was putting an AC in her window at work. It fell 3 stories. Oh God. Daily reminder that intelligence and wisdom are different stats. God knows. Yep, only the gifted could manage that. Yep. If RPGs are excellent reminders of anything, it's that wisdom and intelligence are different stats. Speaking of RPGs, chat, I think we should get into it tonight because there's potential for a lot of things to happen. And also, I'm not entirely sure how long we're gonna spend on the floating continent. We could spend a long time here. Or we could not. I don't know. So I'm gonna remind you of the schedule and the Friday plans and everything going on, and then I'm gonna get back to it. Feel free to keep talking about whatever. I am not necessarily cutting off conversation. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting as we run around in here, so there'll be plenty of time to chat with chat. For example, most insane cooking mishap I've ever encountered with my sister making homemade granola cereal. For some reason required cooking in the oven. She used Pyrex. Oh, God. Remember hearing a terrifying pop? Some in the oven was making nice roasted glass. Yeah, Pyrex is weird. So tonight is obviously Final Fantasy VI. Tomorrow is obviously Final Fantasy VI. Thursday, we're back to the Power Hours, working through the rest of December 1994. We've done most of the Super NES games in there. Beyond that, it's just special features, some Game Boy games, and the one final, last ever NES game to be featured in Nintendo Power. So we'll have to do something for that. Did we know it is then? Yeah, Power Hours Thursday and Saturday. Friday is going to be the Steam Next Fest demo wheel. It is Next Fest on Steam. We are doing a demo wheel. We've already got 10 or 11 submissions already, but no reason we can't have more. If there's a demo for an unreleased game on Steam that you'd like to put in front of us, by all means, use the Dragon Coin option to submit it. Submissions will be open until the end of Thursday's stream. On Friday, I put everything on the stream, on the wheel, which is on the stream. We spin it as many times as we can, play as many of the games as we can. At the end of the night, we will select the most entertaining game of the evening, and the person who picked the most entertaining game of the evening will either become a channel VIP or win a fabulous prize. Star Citizen on Steam. A debatably unreleased game, but no, thankfully. So yeah, I'm gonna start running around, chat. We can keep talking about cooking mishaps or what y'all been up to, what y'all been playing lately. Boy, I just couldn't wait to get into another fight with these assholes. I hate these things. I hate everything. Well, welcome back to the Floating Continent. I hate everything here. Pretty much without exception. The Buddha head guys are okay, I guess. I'm currently debating whether or not I want to run any of our other squads through here. That's potentially dangerous. Never mind, we're good. Another great cooking mishap. Me and my brother are making little miniature meatloaves. Call for hot sauce. Oh my god. Tasted like an explosion of hot sauce in your mouth. Is bright fucking red. Mini nuke loaves. Okay, I don't remember where anybody is on Magic, so let's review real quick. Carbuncle, working on it. Siren, working on it. Shoot, working on Doom. Ifrit, working on Drain. I don't know why. Send Warhammer Fantasy TTRPG game with friends. Help two of them generate characters. That sounds like fun. Man, it has been so long since I last did tabletop anything. Ages. Okay, I already grabbed that. I think I need to push this button to reveal another sphincter. They're holding Madwin captive. Ah, yes, okay. So we can return to the ship right now. The airship's below. I want to try something. I want to try something first. Since we're here, since we have some time, since the night is young. Hate these guys. Again, chat, I hate everything. I hate everything on this stupid, stupid, stupid island. At least they went down pretty easy. And they're full of magic points. And we are full of learning. Yeah, drain on Bert for the... Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, Chaos. Also, good evening. Did I forget? I must have forgotten to use a tent or something. Pretty sick music to difficulty spike too. Oh yeah, the music here is fantastic. Aha! Okay, this is what I wanted to try. I will tell you up front, this is probably a real bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Who's ready for another difficulty spike? It's the Atma weapon. It's pure energy. It's ancient as the cosmos. Feeble creatures, go! He's rooting for us, chat. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It is not gonna be great. Oh, that didn't kill him. Call me shocked. Who's ready for this song? One of the things I really love about this game is as the threats escalate, like, the music gets exponentially better. Like, it's honestly really cool. You know, it's getting real when a guy gets his own boss theme in these? Yeah. Extremely true. Actually, you know what? I haven't thrown anything in a while. Throw a Regal Cutlass at this guy. Also, that flash did a ton of damage. Swing. Yes! We get to nuke him. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Ugh. I hate accidentally getting that. Get to nuke him again. Jerk say they're ancient as the cosmos. He did, actually. The temerity. Bio. Ow. Well, as long as we keep everybody topped off, we might be okay. For a rune edge, we got 2 of those. Nobody needs 2 rune edges. Full power! That wasn't that impressive, bro. Okay, that was kind of painful. Kinda. See if I can ice 2 this guy. Quarter. Oh, we're getting quartared. Quartar sucks. It quarters your life. Oh, somebody's gonna die. Sonic, we hardly knew you. Oh, he's just harass this guy to death. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy will actually self-destruct when he runs out of magic. Yeah, gravity magic. Gravity magic's a big old pain in the ass. Oh, he's doing it. We are completely out of magic. There she is. Hey! First try! Holy shit! This guy was like a huge wall for me when I was a kid. Like, that guy was the reason I just ground shit out on the floating continent forever. Like, damn. No problem. I sold my skills to the Empire. I have no right to fight together with you. Okay, bye. Later. He did that while he was dead. How did that even work? That was weird. I feel like I'm trying to decide if I should run back and save or not. Because running back and saving carries. I'm gonna go back and save. Yeah, let's do that. Saving runs its own risks, but come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. There we go. Could unequip my in-absentia. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We can also return to the ship. No, I don't. I can't run from ninjas. I can't run from ninjas. I'm assuming that guy was supposed to be Ultima weapon. Yeah, I think retranslations of the game redo Atma's Ultima, I think. Was a Skeen? I forget. Type of dagger. It's some kind of throwing thing. But yeah, if you'll cast your minds back to when we were bumming around on the Imperial continent, we met a guy in a weapon shop who was talking about the two ancient Atma weapons. One was a sword that grew with its user, the other was a beast bred for pure destruction. We've now seen both of them. Sellers is carrying around one Atma weapon, and we just kicked the other one's ass. Green tent, gold crown. All right. Man, we were like level 23, 24 when we got here. Now we're like 28. Okay. What's skiing with you, dog? Preemptive. Bye. I cannot believe I got the Atma weapon on the first try. I don't know if I got lucky or I just played it super safe with all the healing I did, but I can't believe I did that. Let's just not. 5 Ace is like, I'm out of here. Fuck this noise. All right, chat. Big things about to happen. It is time. Parvez, you're really good at timing the 5As especially. That's true. I have gotten really good at triggering flush and H-bomb, so. And that did a ton of damage. Just a ridiculous amount of damage. Well, well. Then you're just in time to perish. Behold, the statues. Oh, he's sucking on them statues. Ooh, I've got goosebumps. What power! Emperor Geshtal, please stop this madness. I think the dialogue here actually depends on what group you take. I want him to say if it is the Blowshot Brothers so bad. Sellers, come to me, my pretty. You and Kefka were given life to serve me. It is your birthright to rule the world with me. Kill the others. We'll overlook your treachery. Woof, 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 bark, 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 bark. Take the sword. Take care of them immediately. I think you might get a very similar scene if you bring Terra with you. I'm not sure what happens if you go without Terra or Celes for this. Surprised the magic is going into them. The goddesses are cool with whoever touch them. I mean, they're stone. The goddesses have no agency anymore. This is important. This is very important. The goddesses are only a conduit for magic, essentially a magic stabilization system. They operate in harmony now to ensure that the powers of the world remain in balance. Keep that in mind. Celes, together we can rule an entire world. Think of it. Power only breeds war. I wish I'd never been born. Stabbo! Kefka finally gets his. Splat. Ouch! That's more of a Terra line, yeah. I would assume they both have the same dialogue. But blood? You vicious brat! Nah. Hate, 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 hate. Hate, 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 hate. Hate you! Goddesses, you were born only to fight, I implore you. Show me your power. Don't cross the streams. He's crossing the streams, chat. Command you, give me your power. Arg! Curses! Listen to me or you'll regret it. Give me power! Geshel's like, all right, let's pump the brakes on this one. Kefka, stop it. Revive those statues and you'll destroy the very world we're trying to possess. Shut up! Oh ho! Kefka, are you nuts? Nuts? Emperor, don't disturb me. I'm showing them the meaning of power. I don't think so, friend. Your days are now over. Now relax. I'm simply going to put you to sleep with the very power you unleashed. What's so funny? Very well. It is only fitting that you go to sleep laughing. Okay, and then he casts Fire 3. So... put to sleep means like, you know, like putting your pet to sleep. Flare! The big sleep. No! Why isn't my magic working? Merton! We'll come back to Merton. I love their little dance. Kefka! How? How are you doing this? Boot. How? Simple. I'm standing within the field of the statues. Their strong field absorbs all magic sent their way. Or didn't you notice? And now, statues, you've shown me a sign. It is time you show this old man your true power. No, Kefka, don't do something stupid. I command you, statues. Ooh. Incredible. Chad, am I crazy or just feel like it might have some parallels with current events? Ancient power-hungry emperor and his nihilistic idiot sidekick ruining everything. You're way off! Where are you aiming? Whoa! More to the right. Run! Run! Or you'll be well done! Boom! Yes! Boop. Boop. Poor old... Oh well, what a worthless excuse of an emperor. There'll be no one to worship us. Scoot. Boot! So ends the reign of Emperor Geshtal. Snap out of it, Kefka! Splat. Uh-oh. Oh, that's really smart, Kefka. Disturb their delicate balance and they'll go haywire. I know, it's a really bad line. That's the real problem with the localization in this game, is like, nobody has a real distinct voice. Everybody talks kind of like 90s contemporary, regardless of the situation. Yeah, he's moving them. A lot. Who are you? He's rolling around at the speed of sound, chat. No! Go! There are people counting on you. Don't worry about me, run. I can't stop this chain reaction. I'll see you again. Count on it. You can't escape me. Sonic, get out of here on the double. Okay, we got 6 minutes to get off this rock. And these things are gonna make it a pain in the ass. Save the animals! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. I gotta re-equip Bert. Because he has a weapon that has a really long animation and does no damage. Or I can just have him sword tech instead. We'll do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's still like breaking even. Okay, we got a book. And this whole place is falling apart. I don't think you can run from, yeah, you can't run from these. You have to do all these encounters. You'd best be frozen. I hope that does a lot of damage. Good. Failures are promising a few writers have where the characters are very casual and snarky, but makes zero sense to them be like that in a specific moment. I mean, anytime it comes down to the localization in this game, I always assume it's because of the time constraints that Woolsey was under. So I'm not particularly inclined to pick huge nits about the localization, but it's still worth mentioning. Like with more time and more careful attention, I think all these characters would have much more distinct voices and would have much better lines in like climactic moments like that. Wow, seriously? I took 2 steps. It's preemptive though. Yeah, it's a miracle that Final Fantasy VI is as good as it is, given the schedule it was on. Okay, yeah, great. Bert learn drain, great. We gotta go, we gotta move. Fuck, stop attacking me! Yeah, these guys don't do a lot of damage, but they waste a lot of time, which is the problem. Okay. Fortunately, that didn't proc. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm okay. Like, this part doesn't generally take 6 minutes. Oh, we're not getting that. I forgot that was a trap. Oh, back attack. Shit. I've been hit. Maybe we can... I don't know if we can magic this guy. Ah, fuck that up. Yeah, Dispatch isn't affected by front and back row, which is really nice. I guess because he's leaping over to whack whoever it is. Oh, good, we made it. Okay. Narappa's kind of a boss, sort of. You could consider them a boss. Shit. Okay, she got a timer. That's not so bad. Narappa the Rappa. This is taking too long. Knock it off. Oh, that's weird. He did 4 of them even though there's 3 of us. Oh, I know why. I know why. We could have gone back to the ship and gotten a full party after being the Atma weapon. Oh shit, he's got wall. Ow, motherfucker. Okay, no magic then. This is a magic-free zone. I wish I could stop hitting bars. Oh, thank God. Okay, great. Okay. Airships below. We gotta wait. So this is really important. This is really important. I'll go ahead and tell you why. We gotta wait for Shadow. Or Sonic. If we don't wait for Sonic, he dies. We gotta hang out. And they really make you think. They really make you think you're gonna die if you wait too long, because he doesn't show up until like the last 5 seconds or something. And you need a certain threshold too. Like if you get here like right at the last minute, there's not enough time to wait for him, which I know sounds weird, but yeah. Sonic! I'll be blown to bits before I can even collect my pay. Whee! Can't you defuse the statues? Nope. Gee, I wonder what that's gonna do. I love how the landform, like, practically eats that person. It's so unnecessarily brutal. Hang on! To whichever side of the ship you are on. Bad end. I think this means we lost, chat. I never appreciated as a kid how it was 90s Snark and the apocalypse. On that day, the world was changed forever. I mean, change is one way to say it. Ended is another. Why Final Fantasy VI might be the best, you lose halfway through. It's why it is the best. It's Sid. Well, at least Sid survived. He has all the time in the world to contemplate his war crimes now. Celes. At last. Celes. At last. You're finally awake. I feel like I've been sleeping forever. For 1 year, actually. I thought you were out for good. Chat, the game jumps forward an entire year after the end of the world. A whole year. You've watched over me the whole time? Best nap ever. Yes, and I'm about out of energy. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world crumbled, I woke to find us here together with a few strangers. The world. So it wasn't just a dream. Where are my friends? Where's Locke? I don't know. I only know we're here. Maybe we're the only people left alive. Since that day, the world's continued its slide into ruin. Animals and plants are dying. The few others who washed up here with us passed away of boredom and despair. Never considered the possibility of dying of boredom, but... a few strangers. They were awfully tasty at the time. My friends. They're probably all gone. Sellers, you're the closest thing to a family that I have. We could just live out our lives here peacefully. I suppose so, Sid. Should I say Granddad? May I call you that? Dad, maybe? Gramps, eh? I'm overwhelmed. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter. My long-lost granddad. Hey, are you hungry? Haven't eaten in 3 or so days, ever since I became ill. What would you like? Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here. I'll go catch some. Alright, switch. Alright, it's us. Despite everything, it's still us. We don't have anything. We got all our magicite back, too. We have... Yep. Everybody's equipment got dumped into our inventory. So, I guess let's go ahead and re-equip. I'll give her the Genji, and... Never even occurred to me you could maybe put both on there. That'd be stupid. Let's throw that thing on there. And then I'll switch this one out for Atma. We'll forego the sprint shoes since we only have one character. Okay. Somebody said earlier, time for the worst minigame. This is actually a minigame, and I'll go ahead and explain how it works because I'm going to try to do it the right way. When you come down to the beach, there will be fish in the water. Some of them are slow and some of them are fast. The slow ones are sickly and rotten. If you grab those and feed them to Sid, he will die. If you only stick to the fast ones, he won't die. But that's about as good as it gets, so... And of course, we need to wait for them to actually show up. Also, since there were just two, I think that was the right fish. But hopefully there's not like a faster one. I killed him immediately with one fish. Granddad, here's a fish, eat up. Yum, chomp, munch, chew. Ah, well, I can still talk. I want to thank you. Oh yeah. Let's get some more. Oh, you're also on a timer? That I did not know. Oh, that one's really fast. I might not have given him a good enough one. But yeah, you're kind of at the mercy of these fish. Whether or not they decide to swim over to you or not. Which ones do you need for the community center? Here's a fish. My worst nightmare is to think of you alone here on this wretched island. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I don't think we have a choice. His opponent point total ticks down over time, giving fast fish gives him points, giving slow deducts. Who would know this? The people who like strip this game down to its code to figure out how everything works. The people who ROM hack it to fix bugs and stuff. Come here, you. Come here, you. Not you. Come on, fucker. There we go. It's comedically grim when I give him the only one I could catch and he died immediately. I guess his response is based on how good the fish is. Oh, that's no fish. That's a problem. Hi, Grandpa. I didn't catch anything. All right, good. What are the two best summons for Yakuza 7, the crawfish and the chicken? You did, Deep Thought. You missed the earth-shattering kaboom. The world is now officially ended. And we're doing the fishing minigame. Actually, while we're here, I guess I might as well do sprint shoes. That'll make it a bit easier. Oh, come on, man. Bro. I guess we have to talk to him to get more fish to show up. Kind of crazy in context that Kefka himself doesn't contribute anything. All it took was shoving them the wrong way and boom. Yep. I mean, the goddess statues are basically like the power regulator for the entire planet. Someone could have done that accidentally. That's why they were hidden so well. That's why they were tucked away in the sealed cave, which, you know, was supposed to be sealed. It was supposed to stay that way. Nancy the crawfish poisons the entire enemy party. Some janitor bumps one, boom. Cracks me up every time we go in the house. He hustles back to bed like he wasn't expecting his back so soon. He got caught out faking how sick he is. Yeah. Stuffing Sid full of raw fish. All these fish suck. I need the good stuff. I need the top shelf stuff. One seagull just watching you repeatedly walking over and leaving. Oh my god. Grandpa Joe motherfucker right here. Gotcha. So as you can see, it takes quite a bit of effort to keep his ass alive. If you're a more callous soul, you can just kill him right off the bat and get on with it. If you accidentally grab a sick fish, can you feed it to a seagull or dump it? I don't believe so. I think if you accidentally get a sick fish, you gotta give it to him. I feel like I'd rather watch you play Tamagotchi right now. But it's Grandpa. We gotta save Grandpa, man. After all the things he did for us, like turn us into a child soldier. Yeah, I think To be honest, I think the intention here, development-wise, was for him to die. Just given the whole tone of this section of the game, I think the intended narrative here is to let him die, and if anything, it's kind of an Easter egg that you can keep him alive. I'm not long for this cruel new world. Take a sick grandpa Tamagotchi. So we had just pushed him over that point threshold. But now he's sinking back. He's relapsing. It's okay, chat. We got time to spare tonight. I thought we were gonna be on the floating continent for at least another hour. I thought I was gonna have to grind to beat the Atma weapon. I was straight up not expecting to ace it first try. So we got time to spend keeping Grandpa alive. Actually, upon further reflection, I'm not sure I've ever done this. Like, I know the first time I played through this, he died. Oh wow, that's convenient. And I can't remember this on my second full playthrough. I knew the mechanics of this, but I'm not sure if I actually succeeded in keeping him alive. Can't bear this any longer. All but impossible to save unless you know what you're doing. Yeah. I mean, clearly, this is a lot of effort. I feel a little better. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this. I really don't think I've ever done this. Whew. Threaded the needle on that one. I feel a little better. Baby steps, chat. Baby steps. A little better. Sid as a man cold. Probably. Oh, it's got to be a RetroArch achievement, no question. Should have color coded the fish. But see, they didn't want you doing this. I'm convinced. I'm convinced the narrative designer for this game did not want you doing this. It's just an Easter egg. Sellers, thank you. Thanks for all you've done for me. I guess we'll just keep at it. No get well, only eat fish. He's regressing. I was on deck because I prefer the scene you gave me does. Yeah, I'm trying to spare chat from that. I feel like that one in particular we're probably just fine to talk about on this channel. My dear, I feel I'm not going to be around much longer. What? Chews it up and feeds it Sid like a baby bird. Feel much better. Oh, we got it. What's up? So is the project that kept me going over the past years down below. Go have a look at it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you what happens if Sid dies. I'm not sure how much of this I should preface, but there is a self-harm trigger warning here. If Cid dies, Celes is just devastated. And there's a scene where she doesn't know what to do with herself. She's hit absolute rock bottom. There is a cutscene where she goes up to one of the nearby ocean cliffs and throws herself off of it. But because she is the protagonist, she washes back up on the beach. And then when she comes back, she finds a letter from Cid that was stashed away for her, telling her about this project. So, yeah. Is this... I'm trying to remember if this is the only Final Fantasy where one of your playable characters attempts suicide. Granddad. Celes, you must leave this place. You have to find your friends. I know, but I'll bring them all back to meet you. That Locke fellow too, no doubt. It's staged like the balcony scene from the opera, so I'm positive that that's their intended story. Yes. Yeah. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. So I cheated you, chat. I cheated you of the high drama and feels of Final Fantasy VI by saving Cid. Kind of the plot for Final Fantasy X is dressed up as a noble sacrifice. Yona goes to Cid to die. Yeah, but she doesn't actually physically throw herself off a fucking cliff. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the only time in any of the Final Fantasies that I've played where you watch a playable character attempt to kill themselves. Like, it is unambiguous. Summoners dying because their power is a repeating theme. Splat. I actually appreciate us not seeing that scene, so thank you. You're welcome. It's brutal, honestly. It is a rough one. All right, I am going to drop this save. Okay. I'm gonna drop this save here. And I think I'm just gonna leave this one forever, and I'm just gonna use these two. Because honestly, I love the World of Ruin. In fact, we're just gonna sit here for a second and talk about this. Because, well, I mean, it's basically a 20+ hour investment to get to this point in the game, and I'll tell you right now, can we actually see it? Oh yeah. I don't know if you can, I don't know how well you can see the map in the corner, but the world has been completely remixed. The powers that Kefka unleashed by misaligning the goddesses has completely reworked the entire face of the planet. And it's a really, really interesting turn for this game. Because, you know, I feel like the art style of this game, the narrative themes of loss and coping, like everything really kind of comes to a head here. Everything just suits the back half of the game so much better, which isn't to say there's anything wrong with the front half of the game, but it's honestly a very different game. Like, it's honestly very, very different. Like, this is very much a brave new world, not just in structure, but in gameplay, in narrative. Like, everything is different now. So we're gonna go over this town and hopefully not get murdered by whatever's out here. Not optimistic. Not quite, that was all prologue, but it's not that. Yeah, I wouldn't call the first half of the game like the tutorial or anything like that. But yeah. Unlike the vast majority of Final Fantasy games, 6 takes a gigantic turn in the middle. Music here chilled you. It's, yeah. It is incredibly atmospheric. Difference between accepting your doomed fate and actually chasing it, yeah. Kefka really did reshape the world in his image, yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy games generally don't let their villains win to this degree. Oh my god. Oh my god, that asshole just negated that entire fight. What a piece of shit. Fuck that guy. All right, we found Albrook. This was the first town we landed at when we went to the Imperial Continent. Did you see that tower? Kefka's up there and he's using the power of the statues. He's like a god. So, just to show you. That up there, that's Kefka's tower. That's what they're talking about. Dude took his ball and went, I ain't doing this again. Learn my fucking lesson. Piece of shits. I think the only other mainline Final Fantasy game that rivals a sort of dark, the world is absolutely fucked up tone is 2. Nobody wants to play 2. Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about the tower later. The tower is geographically on the site of Vector. Because this is Albrook. And Vector was just like northwest of Albrook. Villain in 2 basically did everything Kefka did first. Care if I mention? I do, because there's a non-zero chance that I will play Final Fantasy 2 at some point. He's in 2, bad luck for him. All of the Final Fantasy games remain fair game for me. Like, they're all things that I will occasionally go back and try again and again, even if it's just to remind myself why I haven't played through them. You, the sparkle in your eye, you're the spitting image of a man who came through here recently. Anyone who opposes Kefka gets his or her town fried by the light of judgment. Everything changed on that day. This is the Atma guy. He's still here. In an entire year of the world being undone, he still hasn't changed his tune. All right, same swords. Celes got compared to a man. When the world was ripped apart, many long-sealed monsters were released. Funbaba, Doongaze, and the 8 Dragons. Armor. Gold. We got gold shit, but we actually have gold shit already. It's fine. The villain in 2 had to walk so Kefka could get... I finished the Emperor's portrait. It was a true representation of the Emperor, but he hated it. I ended selling it to Ozer, a rich man who lives in Jidor. False advertising from Baba is not very fun. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. There's a ship here. Nobody's manning it. I'm trying to remember if they ever mentioned this, but I think the seas are too fucked up to sail now. Found this in a 1,000-year-old text. 8 dragons seal away this awesome beast. Okay. So this is kind of a funny thing about this game. Now that we're in the world of Ruin, these mentions of things like the 8 dragons and Doomgaze and stuff, there are now super bosses that we will come across in our travels. This clue, the 8 dragons seal away this awesome beast. So, I'll go ahead and tell you, if you find and defeat all 8 dragons, you get a special piece of magicite. That's your reward. However, However, ROM hackers discovered in the code of the game there is an unused super boss called the Kaiser Dragon, which I don't know if it's just speculation or if it was ever confirmed, but it was supposed to be like the final super boss unlocked by beating these other 8 dragons. But for whatever reason, that didn't happen and you just get the Magicite instead. So this bit of dialogue was probably supposed to refer to the Kaiser Dragon, but could also arguably just refer to the awesome beast power you get from the Magicite. Oh, well, yeah, they filled in it. Its name is Crusader. Defeat these dragons, power can be released. You again? Oh, sorry, you look like a man who was here searching for his friends. He said he was going north to Tizen. I got ahead of myself, chat. What's up, Eva? Stop playing after World of Balance ended because the hero... Rude. 300 G... The world ended, motherfucker! What are you gonna do with all this money? You don't charge me It's just me! $300 for a single bed. Unbelievable, chat. Second food, advertisement of food is legally not allowed to call themselves chocolate. They don't contain chocolate. Choco Chalks Chalk, yeah. GBA version confirms that the GBA port restored the entire Super Boss and side quest setting. Yes. Yeah, I know the more recent versions of Final Fantasy VI actually put Kaiser Dragon back in. What's Jewel Ring? I'll buy one just because. Only unpissed bed in the world. Cells looks like that guy, then how come that guy didn't do the opera scene? That guy probably couldn't carry a tune if he had a bucket to put it in. Oh, I think back on how nice the world used to be. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. They actually do a flashback to the old days, the Empire knocking around in Albrook. And remember, this guy used to complain about this. This guy used to complain about all the ruckus that the soldiers caused. And realize it'll never be the same again. It's the ultimate mixed blessing, chat. The Empire's gone, but at what cost? All right, we're gonna stock up on potions. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Tinctures, phoenixes are fine. Sleeping bags, smoke bombs. I will buy some smoke bombs. I will buy some... I probably don't need warp stones, but I'll buy them anyway. Guy doesn't actually sell tents. Wait, I'm an idiot. He sells sleeping bags. We need sleeping bags because there's only one of us right now. Okay. I miss fascism. Oh my god. If fascism, I could become a citizen of the US now, it's just spare $5. Curious what y'all favorite bit of bonus content in Final Fantasy is, or in just any JRPG ever? I mean, the easy answer is a bunch of the stuff that we're gonna get to in this game. I am a big fan of the gold saucer in Final Fantasy VII. I'm a huge fan of Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII. Ten, I wasn't real big on most of the extra stuff in that. And I might be in the minority on this, but I have the GBA remakes of Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and I really don't like what they added to those. I really do not like the bonus dungeons that they add to Final Fantasy 1. Oh, I should swap out sprint shoes because they're not gonna do shit for me on the world map. Actually, Black Belt's gonna slap. Cause It's not like anybody cannot attack her. All right, we need to head north to Sazan. Okay, so this is Kefka's tower. You can't enter it. Kefka's tower has no entrance, so we'll need to return to this at some point. Okay, you can get a better look at the map now. I'll remind you that the original World of Balance had 2 continents. It had the Southern Imperial Continent, and then it had the big, huge, sprawling one at the top with Figaro and Doma and the Velt and everything. Everything's been shattered. Everything's been re-scrambled. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major continents. One of them is long and weird and serpentine. And then there's a bunch of little scattered islands too. Everything's super fucked, chat. Barely remember the bonus dungeon of Final Fantasy 1. Did I Doom Train? So the bonus dungeon... Okay, bud, fuck you. The bonus dungeons in Final Fantasy 1, there were 4 of them. There was one theme to each of the elemental dungeons, and they would borrow super bosses from other games. That's not good. I don't know why my map is fucked. Anyway, we will not do that. This will be fine. The Serpent Trench used to be deep underwater, now it's above sea level. So that explains the big Serpentine continent. Some Cult of Kefka members have built a tower there. Like, I know they put Omega and Shinryu in Final Fantasy 1 as super bosses. I think they put... Uh-oh. Everybody panic! Hurry, the house will collapse! Must have irritated Kefka. We resisted Kefka, so he unleashed his light of judgment on us. Look who it is! My child's inside, do something! Kronk! Hey, Sellers! Let's head in. Wait! If I move, the whole house will collapse. First, save the child that's in there. I can't hold this up forever, so... get out on the Hummerg. Okay, hang on. I actually do need to swap out for, sprint shoes. Because this is timed, and it's real tight, if I remember. 6 minutes, okay. So this place is full of treasure chests, actually. And monsters. There's hermit crabs and PM stalkers. PM stalker is Night Stalker. Real tight, so I'll do some looting. This man can suplex an entire evil train. PM Stalker is an interesting name. It's because Night Stalker wouldn't fit. So that was that was the localization concession. Hyper Wrist. Oh fuck, they're monster boxes. I think I'm gonna have to. Final Fantasy VI's favorite parts of Final Fantasy V were the Berserker job, Blue Magic, and the Karnak escape sequence. In PM Stalker, jump from a plane with $1 million. This is such a time-consuming fight. What is that? I can't tell what that did. I always get nervous when an enemy... Okay, Slip Touch, I think, is either damage over time or damage on action. Do you have an accessory at Grand Haste? Running shoes, yeah. I would kind of prefer sprint shoes here. Let's see, Magicite. I'm trying to remember if grabbing the kid. I think we gotta get back out of here too. Doomsting. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Have you saved before this because you're not gonna make it at this rate? I think the kid bite. Can you just run from these? Oh wait, you can run from these. Yeah, we can just run from these, fuck it. As long as I can run, it doesn't matter. Monster box, can't run from those. Holy fuck, that was a lot of damage. Choco breeding is your favorite bit of optional content? Favorite side quest is Pokemon Gen 3, bonus dungeons. Oh, cool. Oh, Chocobo Hot and Cold from Final Fantasy IX. I fucking love that. That was super, super fun. Got so addicted to Hot and Cold? Yeah, me too. Both times I played Final Fantasy IX, I maxed out Chocobo Hot and Cold. Scared, don't worry, you're safe now. Okay. Yeah, chocographs are a really cool idea. Like the motorcycle chase minigame in Final Fantasy VII. I did too. I like snowboarding in Final Fantasy VII. Snowboarding was really, really, really fun. All right, I'm gonna skip that last box, just in case there's a monster in the box. I think I got all the important stuff. I think the drainer is the really good thing out of this house. I like rubbing yourself for 30 seconds of Final Fantasy VII. The ice field is honestly kind of neat. It's obnoxious, but it does have a neat vibe to it. Okay, had a whole minute to spare, chat. Wait. Am I the only one that enjoyed the submarine minigame in Final Fantasy VII? No, I thought it was cool. It's just really clunky. It's really awkward. CPR minigame in Final Fantasy VII was a choice. Well, okay, if we're talking about choices in minigames, I mean, let's not forget the slapping minigame in Final Fantasy VII. The cat fight. Last box had the super app menu, you'll never see it again. Croc, you're live! But of course, you think a minor thing like the end of the world was gonna do me in? Worst one Final Fantasy VII was a walking unison one. Oh, the military parade? Thought everyone was gone, I'd given up all hope. Dolphin jumping, squats. Final Fantasy VII had a bunch of really random bullshit in it. But fortunately I was wrong. Now I know they're all alive. We need to find everyone, Ben. I know. We smash Kefka and deliver peace unto the world. So Cella's kind of spoils it, but yeah, everybody's alive. So that's basically the thrust of the back half of the game, is getting the band back together. We gotta find everybody we lost. Okay, I'm getting really tired of them taking Atma weapon off. It's annoying me. You bought all those sleeping bags. It's fine, now we can use 2 per. It's fine, everything's fine. Everything is fine. All right, I'm gonna give him the shoes. Where am I running? There are my running shoes. Shoes and shoes. All the shoes. Oh my god, I forgot about, I forgot. Now we'll do Madwin. And then... He actually had Madwin. Alright, learn some healing. We're gonna need that. Still super happy with the owner of LGS want to do the base here. Yeah, that's cool. Those lost spells like Tears in the Rain. Alright, okay. Let's explore the rest of town. To the east, you'll find the Serpent Trench. Further east, you'll find the village of Mobliz. Boy, the Light of Judgment really fried that town. Thanks for saving the child. The child. I've never been more frightened. Many monsters nowadays attack with zombie, petrify, and the like. Have you equipped suitable relics? No. Any juicy gossip? I think if you hadn't bought the Magicite from that guy in the World of Balance, you could get it from him now, maybe. Oh shit, we can buy a black belt. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna buy another black belt. Black belts are great. Amulet, protects about poison, dark, and zombie. I'll take one of those. Shenmue 2 has a fun side quest. Interesting. Anyone opposed to Kefka's doom to use the Light of Judgment from high atop his tower to burn whole towns. Saw it. Kefka used a light beam to burn the village of Mobliz to the east. Oh, he sells the Esper at a discount if you missed it before. Nice. Most of the adults there perish trying to save their children. I was on lookout duty for Kefka, but I lost my nerve. I don't know how that really tracks. I don't know how you can be on lookout duty for, like, a demigod atop a distant tower blasting you with, like, beams of energy. But, I mean, you do you, man. Alright, we don't need any of this shit. Head north on the Serpent Trench and you'll reach Nikeah. Ships still sail from there. Oh, okay, so ships do actually sail from some places. Yakuza is one of those games I prefer to watch than play. Look on the lookout for Frieza throwing a death ball at us. Super Ball. Bounding damage. Maybe later. I mean, I've only streamed one Yakuza game on this game. I streamed Yakuza 0, and for a while, it was the longest game I streamed on this channel. We were on it for a very long time. Okay, I can actually see again. So we need to head east. There is a thin land bridge that connects the old Imperial continent to the Serpent Trench now. Do I have to put on back guard, man? Also, I love the new battle background, the blasted wasteland. Good news, Drake canceled the rest of his Australia and New Zealand tours, apparently. That's the only sensible thing for a dead man to do. Nobody would expect him to perform in such a state. I found the Vanish spell useful if you'd like. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. T-Lash! They totally had the space for Tail Lash. I don't understand the whole Drake thing. What's there to understand? Kendrick hates him, and he murdered him. In public. Many times. All extremely straightforward. Oh no, we're gonna croak. And won awards for the murder. Drake is about as hood as I am. Okay, so we're on the Serpent Trench right now. The northern end of the Serpent Trench has Nikeah, but we're gonna head east to Mobliz. It's a bit of a hike, but it's worth it. Also, if you thought the enemy designs in the World of Balance were cool, like, World of Ruin enemies kind of take it to another level. Yes, the northern end has the last IKEA on Earth. The only IKEA to escape the light of judgment. The town's name is Nikeah. But I understand the confusion. Case in point, Delta bugs. These things are weird as fuck. Can I have your party equip the Hex Wrench? Looks like a Pokemon. Holy fuck. I didn't expect to do that much damage. I mean, Fire Dance is Fire Elemental. And at this point in the game, if something is weak against an element, it's gonna do a stupid amount of damage. I guess Celes doesn't even need to do anything here. Just watch. Watch them die. Real good experience, too. Alright, there's Mobliz. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna save here. And then I'm gonna reset our connection. Because, you know, audio gets desynced after a while. Yeah, that'll be okay. All right. Doggos! Wow, someone's coming. If you don't remember Mobliz, Mobliz was the town on the Veld where we bought the dried meat to feed to Calvin so he would join us. Obviously, Mobliz is no longer connected to the Veld. Borf. Borf. Bark, bark. Woof, woof. See, they still talk trash about Calvin here. Well, for them to talk trash about Calvin, somebody would have to be alive here. Somebody who actually remembered him. Also, I believe this is where the wounded soldier who was writing to his sweetheart was. He ain't here no more. Sound effects is joining some bleak shit. World ended, man. The world is fucked. Completely, totally, unequivocally fucked. I love how the first half makes it sound really cozy, particularly even compared to the earlier games, only to absolutely backhand you with this part. Yep. Every town is like a new stage of depression. You have to fight your way in here, chumps. Alright. Get a little toasty here. Wait! Hey, I know her! Terra! Mama! Are these your friends? Oh, I'm so glad to see that you're safe. I've missed you. Terra, come one? It's supposed to be come on. Let's go. Unless we stop Kefka, all's lost. Terra sure kidnapped a lot of kids. Our papas and mamas are gone. Dwayne and Katarina are the oldest ones here. Everyone here calls Terra Mama. Badly wounded soldier passed away here in Mobliz. We'll be happy if Terra will come back to us. I think that one's out of sequence. You're not gonna take Terra away, are you? I saw Dwayne kissing Katarina. This is our village. You can't just waltz in here and start barking out orders. I didn't. Terra's helped us all to survive. Ever since she's been here, we've felt hopeful for the future. That is... I can't fight any longer. The very day the world fell, Kefka turned some kind of beam on this town. Almost all of the adults perished trying to save their children. Saying this way, protect the kids! Push. I'm sorry, it's super tragic, it's super horrible, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny in that quaint 16-bit animated way. There were only children here. The moment I arrived, I felt needed. You can't take Terra away. Dwayne. Please excuse him. It's just that if Terra goes, she takes with her the very spirit of our survival. I don't know why these kids need me, but they're children. They need some kind of adult supervision. But they made me feel things I've never felt before. The moment I sensed this, I lost my will to fight. I can honestly say I don't know what's going on inside of me. And the more I try to understand it, the less inclined I am to fight. Terra's helped us all survivors since she's been... Everybody says the same thing. Help! Run! Funbaba's coming! So Terra actually gets a new pose. Funbaba's an ancient demon who was released when the world was undone. And he a big old chungus. Well, I'm gonna morph her. Does she have... I'm trying to remember what this guy's weak against. Not lightning. Oh. Splat. Terra, wake up. Uh-oh, here it comes. All right, we're just gonna fight this guy. We're just gonna slap him around. She lost the will to fight, man. She got nothing. Was that supposed to happen? Yes. Yes, her facing Fumbaba is basically a cutscene. Oh damn! Oh damn! Kaboom! That hurt. I need him to not do that again. So she can do that. Okay, so he's lightning elemental. That's good to know. Well, I'm just gonna keep dropping him on his head until he fucks off. When Baby was in Gilgamesh. Do you look like this asshole? Kamehameha. Doink. He is out of here. I've really lost it, my fighting edge. Yes, you have. Mama, are you okay? I'm staying here. As you can see, I can't be of any help to you. Besides, the children really need me. But Terra! Maybe after a little more time passes. I need to understand what's happening to me. I'm sorry, I'm staying. The children need me. I'll have you if something happens to Mama. It's an odd way to put that, kid. Thanks for scaring Fumbaba away. In his haste, he dropped this. Here. And that got us the Fenrir Magicite. The Fenrir Magicite. Warp, X Zone, and Stop. Useful stuff. Puppy! I don't think this dialogue changes. Yeah, it's all the same. Alright, whatever, man. Apparently Humbaba was an Assyrian Babylonian giant that Gilgamesh fought. Interesting. I think this is where I stopped playing. I remember young Mizra was upset we didn't get a Terra in the party right away. Yeah. So yeah, if you venture off to Mobliz, you will discover, you'll find Terra, but Terra won't join you. And you just kind of got to deal with that. So, we're moving on, chat. Feel a bit weird about this section because I hope this isn't motherhood is so awesome for women once they learn about it. It is not. No, it absolutely is not. Remember that a huge component of Terra's story is that she has no idea where she fits in. She has no innate purpose. She has no direction in her life. Like, she barely understands who she is. And this is kind of the first time that she's been given a sort of direction. But at the same time, you know, you can tell that there's an element of doubt to it. That she's not sure if this is really what she's supposed to be doing. But it's what she's comfortable with, and she feels like it's her calling at the moment, so. Buffalax, now that's a Pokemon. Sounds like whey protein laxatives. Alright, I'm sorry, where is Cella's on hers? Oh, we got a ways. Well, once Bolt 2 is done, I can switch her over to Ifrit. Ask your doctor if Buffalax is right for you. Womp womp. Ooh, Delta Bugs. Free experience, chat. God love them. Side effects may involve becoming a furry. Wait, isn't regen at the end of Seraphim? No, Remedy is. Yeah, we got a ways to go on those. Haven't been doing that much fighting. And then these enemies are, like, these buffalo axes are pretty low value. Apparently weak to fire. That lizard is a callback to Final Fantasy 1. Which I think is pretty cool. Another pretty neat thing about the Atma weapon. Oh God, Celas. Another neat thing about the Atma weapon is enemies that are normally resistant to physical attacks are not resistant to it at all. We need a Revivify on her. And then we'll sleeping bag her up. Think I see where they got the design for Thunder Rams in Final Fantasy XI. Think the creatures that live on a blasted plane would be weak to fire. Wouldn't be weak to fire. Turns out most animals don't dig being set on fire. Funny that. Funny that. This could be bad. Never mind, it was fine. Pretty sure the reason they give Terra a bunch of kids to look after instead of some other purpose is because she's a girl. That's not the point of her storyline here. It doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't feel like a particularly sexist thing to me. I feel like it fits pretty well with the rest of her story. Favorite JRPG world maps? Favorite RPG world maps. All fantasy world maps seem kind of the same to you. Chrono Trigger for you, Dragon Quest VIII for you. Skies of Arcadia, Skies of Arcadia absolutely counts. Skies of Arcadia is a good answer. That might be mine as well. I always like Final Fantasy IV's world maps. I always liked exploring them. I feel like there's a fair bit of neat stuff tucked away in them. Hey, look, there's a tower. That bit of dialogue about the cult of Kefka was speaking of this tower. However, it is completely ringed by mountains and there's no way to reach it at this time. Oh, I beefed that. I beefed it. Keep in mind, every playable character lost hard the day the world ended. I imagine a lot of them, Terra included, were shattered by the experience. It's been long enough they found ways to cope but not heal. Yeah, well, you're gonna see as we catch up with everybody. Everybody's in different places right now. Some people are doing a lot better than others. God damn it. Stretcher Dragon Quest 1's world map is cool. Massive donut surrounding the final dungeon. You specifically see the final dungeon before you first enter the door. Yeah, I mean, that's neat. I guess I'm gonna post about Watsonian versus Doyleist analysis in the Discord. I guess so, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, I wanted to switch her over to Ifrit to get the rest of Fire too. $3,700 damage off of Arabolt. Okay, Kronk learning Remedy should mean... Dado counts. Dark Souls 1 is an amazing map. Yeah, I think we're specifically talking about like world maps, like overworld maps, where a little, like here, a little facsimile walks around on the map. But that aside, Dark Souls 1 probably has the best like world design of any game ever. What do I want to do with you? He's got the basics now. He's got basic attack. He's got basic healing. Let's fill in some of these gaps. Watsonian is justifying plot decision in in-universe context. Doyleist is justifying it for creator doing things perspective. Okay. Dragon Quest 8 was fun to wander around in. None of them stand out to you? Really? Alright, we made it. We made it to Nikeah, chat. Nikeah. 2 summons, a lot more than 2. This is the Esper sheet. Nike, you should buy shoes. Yeah, we're only like halfway there on Espers. All right, what do we got here? I'm hiding away from Kefka. What do these guys have? Tents. Definitely want to stock up some more tents. Definitely want to stock up on some Revivifies, just in case. I think the Magic the Gathering stuff, Rydia's card is good if she gets one. In addition, I think a good explanation, no matter what Kojima says about why characters being fetish material makes sense in his stories, is just because he's horny. At the end of the world, I awoke all alone in Doma Castle. When I would try to sleep there, demons would come for me. Oh, I don't want to remember that. So that's an important little bit there. The thieves are hanging out at the coffee shop. They all escaped from Figaro Castle. The road you followed here used to be underwater. How'd you know that, kid? Rune edges, flame, the usual. Enhancer increases magic power. I will actually buy an enhancer. And I think we'll swap the flame saber out for that. Oh, Jesus, yeah. That's pretty significant. Things you're talking about why the author wrote things a certain way, trying to justify it in terms of in-story reasons isn't really relevant. While traveling under the desert, Figaro Castle hit an obstacle and came to a halt. So, wait. Are you basically arguing that the reason for the inclusion of something in a narrative can be... How do I put this? All right, Fury, have a good one. My concern here with where this is going is that the out of text reasons that an author might include something in their story could somehow be used to negate its actual relevance to the story. Like it sounds kind of like a hand wave. Like it could be a hand wave for things that do fit the story, but are included for reasons that people don't personally agree with. So a Tarantino game out of Food Forest. Bard's hats. Oh, we only have one Bard hat. But we have 5 Green Berets. Diamond Helm... Well, the surprise of absolutely nobody, diamond stuff is really good. It all comes back to Lovecraft. I swear. Actually, from this perspective, we'll keep the Mystery Veil. Because 3 extra points of defense, I don't think overrides the other stuff there. All right, so what's going on at the end? Good mattress for 150. Oh no, wait, the cafe. Where the hell is... There's a cafe, isn't there? Oh, I think it's down by the port. Yeah, I ran past it while I was talking. The boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle. He wants to get our booty back from the storage room there. Leonard de Castle through the secret cave did only we knows about. From out of nowhere, a bunch of huge sandworms burrowed into the prison. We followed their tunnels back to the surface and escaped. Our last boss perished that day. We met up with Jared in this town. All right, let's go. Been chatting with the boss's game, Jared. He's kind of handsome. I understand they escaped from Figaro Castle's prison. I've dunked on writing decisions for that very reason, because I feel like authors aren't being as clever as they think they are. All things in moderation, use that literature analysis technique when wanted. I mean, y'all know at this point, hello guys. I'm a big believer in death of the author. Like it's not an absolute hard and fast rule for me, but I'm chiefly concerned with the substance of the text itself. This ship belongs to the Crimson Robbers. What are you doing? Get away. Hey, aces does Jared have, though? Aha! What's your problem? You're Kuzco, aren't you? Kid, get the fuck out of my way. Kuzco? Enough of this nonsense. I have things to do. I'll be busy getting ready for our departure to Figaro. Don't play possum with me, Kuzco? Or have you somehow lost your memory? Listen, my lady, I've been Jared all my life. Only Kuzco would say, my lady. What's all the bloomin' fuss about? The words my lady are used the world over. I used to be more along the death of the author lines myself. Sometimes you have an author that makes the subtext overt on their Twitter. I think if... Continue to dunk on Strangers, Strange Land. I feel like everything makes sense when you realize the author likes Mormonism for the bigamy. I feel like Death of the Author originally had a fairly limited scope that gets forgotten nowadays. What do you mean? You lead the way since it's buried. Sneak. All right, we're stowaways now. Death of the Author is about how what you get out of a work isn't necessarily what the author put in. It's not the author's reading isn't relevant. I mean, I'm definitely not saying the author's reading isn't relevant, but you also have to remember, like, context is very different now. Like, for the vast majority of like literature's history, we didn't have the internet immediately delivering hot takes to our eyeballs on demand. Like, purely because of the internet and networking, like, Death of the Author kind of means something different now. Like, you just generally didn't have access to full authorial screeds back when a lot of these works were written. I thought Death of the Author meant you could ignore what the author meant to say versus what they actually said, so I thought it would tie into Watsonian versus Doyle's technique well. I've always personally seen Death of the Author as just protection against invalidating any particular reading of a text based on authorial intent. Like that was a major takeaway as like from my English literature courses in college, and you know, all the interpretation stuff that we would do, is that there are really no within reason. There are no like fully incorrect readings of texts, but there are some that are much more supported by the evidence than others. You know, you're welcome to interpret a text any way you want, but if you interpret it as the obvious antithesis of what is written there, you're gonna get ridiculed because that makes no fucking sense. There's nothing stopping you other than other people saying, yeah, no. Ivan Reitman's mild conservatism shows up in the jerk EPA guy, but Ghostbusters is still not about that. Bosnia's Thieves is on the second floor. So we did make it to South Figaro. I forget how this part goes down, so I'm gonna pop outside and save real quick. Ghostbusters is about the power of capitalism conquering death. Dan Aykroyd does believe some wacky shit, that's for sure. Alright, well, they definitely restocked. They've got Tsarina rings here. What is another literature analysis thing you can tell us about, by the way? I do living, writing, and art. I mean, it's kind of hard to just pop them off the top of my head like that. Did I just hit a wall? Technically, every story could just be a dying dream of the protagonist. There's no way to prove otherwise. Yeah, but if you go around proclaiming that every work is the dying dream of the protagonist, people are gonna stop listening to you after a while. Like, sure, you can interpret it that way, but after the first one or two you do, it's not a useful reading of the text anymore. Some guy came through here a little while ago looking for some secret treasure. Figaro Castle disappeared the day the world became unzipped. Now these thieves are demanding all our time. Ugh, I'm exhausted. I'm a disembodied brain in a jar just thinking I'm reading a book though. What if, man? What if? Oh, God. One of the biggest drop balls in my life is back in college, I worked at the library. And one of the top philosophy professors was checking out a bunch of books, and he was checking out like a massive stack of books. So we were there for a while, and I had the temerity to ask him, why do we bother debating free will versus determinism? Like, what is the utility in doing that? And chat, I swear to God, he gave me a great, satisfying answer for it. And in the intervening years, I have completely forgotten everything he said. I just remember being very impressed and very satisfied with his answer, but I have no idea what it was. I remember nothing about what he said. Literally nothing. It is scraped from my brain. I couldn't tell you a single thing he told me. Figaro Castle had an accident under the desert. Don't know what happened to its people. Restoring Figaro Castle, that treasure's rightfully ours. That sweet little girl stopped coming around right after the world ended. Yep, philosophy will do that. Death in the author's memory. Was there a secret passage down here? I don't think it was this house. Debate is about affirming either that problems are within your control or not your fault. may have been something to that effect. I don't know anymore. I'm such a waste of space sometimes, chat. Just wanna know why Oddish hates authors so much. He wants them to die. Maybe thieves, but at least we have goals in life. Mustn't rest now, we have to start rebuilding. No, books go heavily into philosophy, especially solipsism. The fucking doom. There's nothing left of my hometown. Oh yeah, it might be a while before I can actually show you this, but some towns were completely destroyed, chat. Some towns we cannot return to at all. They are gone. Just when we thought the Empire was gone, here's Kefka. And that lady is still talking about the nasty draft. Big philosophies mean big brains. Jump on the turtle. Oh, jump on the turtle. Well, she changed her tune. That kid's still pretending to be Magitech armor. Yes. Souvenir of the Empire, anyone? I love this guy. Low-key, one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy VI. Whoa, am I dizzy? Trident, Stout Spear, Enhancer, Gold Lance. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all... Oh, I forgot the game does this to you. This is such a bullshit move. They sell you diamond vests in Nikea, and then proper diamond armor in South Figaro. Fine, I'll take it. Fuck you. So actually, chat, since we've got the entire squad on screen, we know where Terra is, but she's not joining us. Locke, Bert, Sonic are missing. We may have a line on Cusco here. We have Kronk and Celas with us. Oddish, Chat, Five Aces, Moog, and Calvin are all AWOL. Do you just realize water wheels? Light Judgment should burn our town down 100 times. We'll rebuild 100 times. That's the spirit. Did you hear that Duncan's alive? His wife said so. Chat, who remembers who Duncan is? Pop quiz, hotshot. I don't think these guys change anything. So relieved to know my grandchild's alive. Indeedly do. Duncan is fuck you, that donut man. The Duncan man. Opera House guy? Not quite. Was it? Oh, I don't need echo screens. Fuck that. Duncan was Kronk's martial arts master. Kronk went off to train with Duncan and Duncan's son, and then Duncan's son was jealous and supposedly murdered Duncan. But apparently not. No, dear. Duncan's still alive and well. He's meditating just north of Narsh. How's about that? Yes, Kronk's sensei. All right, let's talk to Jared. It's a great novelization. The second Gabriel Knight game, huh? Let's go help him. Hang on a sec. Are you people still here? Be polite now, Cusco. Boss, everything's ready. Let's go. Case of mistaken my identity, my dear. Give it up. All right, I think we're done here. Unless I just ran past him in the cafe. Apparently the Tex Murphy novelizations are good too, and they can use them to retain character rights. Oh, that is cool. Or just how they could do Tesla effect. Okay. This is Jared. This is Akzu. Bomb, 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 bomb. No rabbit. Nega rabbits, chat. Evil clone rabbits. These guys reflexively cure you when they die? That's an odd one. Why are the wife and husband so separated? Does Duncan not trust muscle men in his household, or does he just want to be alone with said muscle men? I would assume the latter. All right, so this is the, this is Figaro Cave. It's Siegfried! Pretty dangerous from here on. I'll go in first and clear out all the monsters. Wait here. He didn't. We had neck hunters, crullers, and humpties. Humpty-dees. Those are just Twitter users. Okay, all the treasure's already been cleaned out, so we can just go through. Holy sweet mother god. I am suplexing this man. And his demon horse. Whee! He landed right on his spear. And now he's dead. I got a gold shield. Alright, she's done with that. Done with that. Done with that. And I really don't care about Drain. I never use it. What else does she need? Learn X Zone and Stop. Berserk, Vanna. I'll give her Phantom. Interesting series of horror novels based on Ultima by the creator of Megami Tensei. Oh, interesting. Aha! Here we go. Now, where were we? Here, boy, here's some nice food for you. Presto, good job. I used to have a turtle. Brigand turret sprite it is, isn't it? Quartz pike. Ow. So, the Figaro Cave collapsed. The end that used to lead to Figaro Castle is gone. But of course, the whole mountain range was kind of destroyed anyway, so doesn't super matter. Oh, it's not a healing spring anymore. That sucks. That would have been nice. So Siegfried cleaned out all the treasures here. Oh shit, I forgot to heal up Kronk. Oh, this could be bad. You know what, you should probably leave. You should really probably leave. Oh, wait, I gotta... There we go. I don't know why they weren't doing anything. Celes might have been locked out of taking action because I had started to key something up for Kronk. What's the worst that happened? Was the big twist? Yeah, the world ended. God, I forgot to heal him again. I know, Zem, I know, god damn it. Look, I got a lot going on, all right? I got a lot going on in my life right now. Hold up. What's north of here? Ah, fuck. Nice block. Neck Hunters make some nice giblets out of you. We're learning shit, we're gaining levels, everything's great. Stop attacking me, I am just trying to explore this stupid cave. Sid is severely regretting his life choices. Fire Dance really, really does work. Oh, come on, man. On the let's go. Cruller is just organs. I saw large intestine in there. It's an emulation error. I got a similar graphical glitch earlier with the mini-map. See, it's fine now. It's like Headhunters, but they missed. You alright? You're almost a goner. Jared seems to have a heart of gold. It was awful. It was awful. So, Figaro Castle hit something underground, and it's stuck. It is not sitting on, like, in either desert. It is trapped under the ground. And everybody's just saying, it was awful. It was awful. Nobody wants to talk about what actually happened, but it's full of monsters now. Like Neck Hunters. Also, I really like the castle map background for battles. Those who know the Heart of Gold, must have been a coincidence. I thought the robbers beat them up. Nah, Kuzka, I mean, Jared would never allow that. Something has gone terribly, terribly wrong in Figaro. Wonder what he's gonna say. It was awful. Okay, treasure. Gravity Rod. Crystal Helm. Crystal Helm? He doesn't do helms. Crystal Helm. Nah, I like the Mystery Veil on her. Speaking of Dungeon Chocobos, someday I should replay the Chocobos dungeon games. Kronk devised a new blitz. Well, let's see what it is. It's... Oh, I didn't even realize I had 2 more. We've got RLRLXY, which refreshes other party members, and we've got a wind attack that is a 3/4 circle from top, forward, down, and back. Ether, X Potion, god damn it. Dante, oh, no, fuck. Hang on. RLRLXY? Is that right? Beef that. Doesn't even do the big roll. Actually, he's probably dead, yeah. Cell is too strong for Kronk. All right, that goes up. This goes, where does this go? Oh, I think we want to go up there. I don't think we want to go this way yet. Okay, hang on. I want to try this. Cell is chill. She has no chill. All right, Airblade. Okay, I now have an air AoE off of Kronk. Yeah, I might have done it too slow. Alright, I got his mantra. Cool. Oh, he heals everybody but himself. Quit casting on the enemy, you traitor. Oh my god, is she just gonna kill them herself? Single rooms with 1 box make me nervous. Nope, got a regal crown. Can you wear this? You can. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yes, wear the crown. Don the crown. Alright, we need to go this way. Humpty. Swing, swing, swing. Powerful stuff, chat. Kronk learned poison. Alright, let me check everybody's stuff. Phantom is still in progress. Rema is done. Dunzo. I'll give him Carbuncle for the utility spells. We made it to the engine room, chat. Alright, we're all topped off. Here's the problem. What a mess. Boss, what are we gonna do? Our treasure's stored in the room back there. You guys get in there while I keep this thing busy. But boss, that's dangerous. Get going. Kuzco. What are you waiting for, Sellers? Give me a hand. Kuzco, it is you. All right, this boss sucks. Really cool, unique background, but this boss fucking sucks. It's 4 tentacles, and they do some really shitty stuff. This was another place in the game that Kid Me got oh my god, that did a lot of damage. They're whiffing all their seizes. Oh yeah, they have different okay, got him. So yeah, if the tentacles seize people, ow. If the tentacles seize people, they get trapped and sucks the life out of them. I think maybe you can only seize one person at a time, though. All right, that's fine. Yeah, if it seizes one, then the other one turns into a. Wait, what's Kronk doing? Plate of mac and cheese. Oh no, they can't seize multiple ones. Let's see. Oh god, that poison's actually doing some real damage. Mamma mia, the spaghetti's on rampage. The white glow is slow. They got a lot of damage. Oh, nice. All right, we got one down. Hey, we got him. Nice. Pincer formation means you can only heal half your party at a time. Yes. Yeah, that is an oft-forgotten problem with being able to side attack enemies. Not mistaken, I died here because everyone got seized. I honestly got really lucky here because they never grabbed Kronk, and he was able to just airblade, 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 airblade. If they had been grabbing him, I would have had a much harder time, because the best I could do, because every one of the tentacles has a different elemental affinity. Fortunately, they're all weak to wind, because wind is not one of the more common elements. The best I could have done was like AoE spells with Celas and maybe kill 3 out of 4 and then do the other one straight. But yeah, that went great. That went magnificently. Why the stupid farce? Well, I heard that Figaro had had an accident. I wanted to help, but didn't know where to look. I heard those idiots had escaped from the prison. You needed to use them. Bingo, I had to wait until they led me to their secret cave. Amazing, considering that you threw most of them in jail to begin with. Don't treat us like strangers anymore. Uh-oh, let's hide. Boss? Boss? Must have been eaten by that thing. Wasn't even much of a monster. Well, let's go. You don't want that treasure back? It's completely worthless. Besides, Kefka's the one we need to worry about. Those guys haven't committed any serious crimes. Come on, let's go. There's only one little problem, eh, brother? What is in here? Ah, there's a secret treasure in here. The Soul Saber. I forget what the Soul Saber does. Absorbs damage as MP randomly cast Doom. Useful in some situations, but not all. Okay, Drainer is like a vampire effect, absorbs damage HP. The problem is a lot of the enemies in the World of Ruin are undead, and undead enemies will reverse the effect on you. They will drain your life when you hit them with this sword. Rip Jared, he seemed cool. Too bad we can't get him in the party. So yeah, I could give him Soul Saver for a bit and see what happens, just to be silly. All right, this dude, we're gonna give, what are we gonna do with you? Back guard and... You know, I'm gonna give him the sprint shoes, and then I'll take him off of Kronk and give him, what was it, a hero ring? Yeah, hero ring. I think that'll help. I think. I forget what exactly Blitz's key off of. All right, where were you on magic? Shoot, actually. Fire Breaking Doom. I'll let him finish that one, and then we'll put him on the normal track. The standard utility track. Pretty cool engine sprites, I gotta say. And it's not every day you get to see the engine for an entire castle. Also, the enemies are still here. Man, I hate those big rolls for blitzes. They're kind of hard to get right. Half the blitz are magic and half physical. Uh-oh. Okay, good, they're dead. And may want to download all the enemy sprites here. They're so good. Like, one of my favorite things about this game, and seriously one of the reasons it's my favorite Final Fantasy, is the art style. Like, putting all the enemies in a Baroque art style is crazy to me. To this day, this game looks like no other RPG. And I love that. What's Kuzco gonna do? God, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna make him learn Antidote specifically for that. Fart in everyone's faces, that's what. Alright. Nonsense! It's been fixed! Next stop, the surface! My god, Baroque art style seems perfectly functional to me. Alright, we have resurfaced. We're back. So let's do a little bit of poking around. And Kuzco, welcome back. What's going on, old Figaro? Yes, I would love a rest. His Kefka Baroque things. But I cannot tell you how much I wish there were more games that had this art style. Several of the castle's citizens left to join the cult of Kefka. If a loved one should call out a cult member's name, however. Important clue. Actually, a important clue. Kronk, every bit an adult now. I remember that time so vividly. I was so angry. I learned something important on that day. I want to marry the king! Kefka's one shy of a six-pack. 10 pounds of crazy in a 5-gallon hat. I might have mixed metaphors on that one. Possibly. Welcome back! Kronk, what a splendid young man you become. Make yourselves at home here. Can't take money from the king? Shut up and take it. Shut up and take my money. We have a new tool, the Debilitator. Cast weak point randomly used with tools command. No more returners, no more empire. Now who am I gonna side with? I like these guys. This magic really made a comeback. Magicite gives humans magical powers. Amazing! Amazing. This is such a weird little guest room that you have to pass through to get to the tower. Want to go down the Gronig rabbit hole? Let's talk about the whole Life in Hell comics. I had one of the big Life in Hell compilations when I was a kid, which is not something you should buy for a kid, but my parents didn't realize that at the time. They saw a silly cartoon Simpsons rabbit on the front, didn't realize what they were getting me. All right, let's head to Collingen. Erg. Trying to get game working in emulator tonight. Finally made it work. Congratulations. What game? What is tickled you particularly fancying? Seeing some sketches where Marge's hairstyle hides long Life in Hell rabbit ears. It was a fun comic and very poignant too. It's a very interesting time capsule of like 90s culture. And some scathing criticism thereof. Shinsetsu Samurai Spirits, Bushido Retsun, Samurai Showdown RPG, cool. Alright. There's Collingen. Those beautiful days will never return. More than a couple people in this game make you reminisce about the good old days. Birds sang, sun shined, everything was green and vibrant. Now everything sucks. Narish is filled with monsters. I don't have any place to go home to. Look who it is! 5 aces! You're alive? Come along with us, we're after Kefka. Oof, I don't know if I have it in me anymore. What are you saying? I'm just a gambler. I just want to be left alone. This world is too chaotic for me. What's worse, I've lost my wings. But before the world collapsed, you fought with all your heart. You were absolutely fearless. That was then. We can never have that world back. You want to live in this world as it is? No? Then do something about it. All right, you win. I'm starting to feel lucky. Thanks. I needed that. Now, let's go visit Daryl's tomb. we're gonna get us another one. Airship, that is. In case you couldn't find it on the map. I don't know why the World of Ruin unearthed the tomb. That does seem like a kind of weird thing to happen, but hey, we got 5 aces back. That's all I care about. We finally have a full party, chat. Let's see, you... Let's see, I'm gonna give him running shoes too, and then... Servant Trench got brought to the surface too. Yeah, but it's just like, why was the tomb buried in the first place? Because it's not like an ancient tomb, as you'll see. I think I'm gonna give him an amulet, just so I have somebody who's not gonna get fucked up by status effects. Can't fool me, that's Alucard. And then what did we have you on? Nothing, okay. He was actually done. All right, he has Seraphim done. Okay, Madwin. We'll do it piecemeal. Blah, 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 blah. We'll do it piecemeal. Unequipped apart. Whoa! Where'd this guy come from? Oh, this is the guy from the airship. He survived the crash. I didn't actually do anything. The real mean guy fighting the Colosseum. Seems he's looking for a weapon called the Striker. Still some people with vision even in this world, like my brother up north. Remember the Colosseum guy, chat? Handsome man with a quaint way of talking visited our village recently. Kept saying thou to everyone. How's about that? We got darts, dice, and trump. I haven't actually fought anything with you. Some of these are interesting. We can equip our party with fascism. Trump is just, these are updated throwing cards. I need you to know, chat, the Japanese word for playing cards is trump, okay? It's a loan word from English. Darts, I'm trying to remember if darts have any special effect. Trump randomly kills enemies. Actually, I don't think we want that. And then dice. Dice is really interesting. I'm kind of tempted to buy these just to show you how they work. I'm gonna skip the trump because they're not gonna help us in Daryl's tomb. I remember that. I remember having a problem there every time because of those dumb things. So I'll take the darts and we'll take the dice and I'll show you what the dice do. Also, I think I'm pretty much out of money now. Mostly. I can't even afford diamond armor. Okay, we're gonna sell some shit. I've not been selling things this entire game. We're gonna sell some junk I don't need. See people talk about the fixed dice in particular. Yeah, we'll get back to the fixed dice. Hey, make it back by gambling. We don't need gold helmets. We got diamond helmets. There's MP. Yeah, green berets if anything. I thought we ended up with 8 plumed hats. Oh, they must have dropped off of certain enemies. We'll keep the beret. And dump the gold. We can dump all these shields. None of these matter. Jesus Christ, where'd all these rods come from? And then I'm always hesitant to get rid of weapons because Sonic can throw them. But hey, that got us a bunch of money, so now we can get a piece of diamond armor. And I guess 2 diamond shields. Backlog from all the steals. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, Cella's not touching her. I want you to try using the Soul Saber. And then we'll, oh man, decked out head to toe in diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna give him dice, and I'll show you how these work. Look at the stuff around Lufia 2, and apparently I didn't realize it actually came out in the US in late 96, mid, somewhere around there. So this was Rachel's old house. Locke's undead flame. We planted some seeds, but nothing's growing. As if the plants have lost the will to live. I refuse to give up. I'm going back to Narshe. There's that frozen Esper. With you guys along, we'll be able to wake that thing up. That's a good point. There's still a frozen Esper back in Narshe. This dude's still here. Locke! He must be searching the world over for that fabled treasure. Find the treasure and you'll find Locke. Okay. Whoop, whoop. All right, chat. I think this is a good place to stop for the evening. What if the dead body spoke to you? That'd be super creepy. All right, we're gonna call it here for tonight because next up is Daryl's tomb, and Daryl's tomb is big and scary. But hey, we're all level 30. We're learning a ton of spells. Kronk is crazy strong right now, and we got 5 aces back, who has the extremely useful slot skill. It's a shame nothing happened this stream. Yeah, man. Hope y'all weren't too bored as we went through all those motions. But yeah, we are here. We've arrived in the back half of the game. When we come back tomorrow night, we will do Daryl's tomb. We will get the airship, and then things really open up. I'll go ahead and tell you ahead of time. Oh, nice Gaio. Thank you so much for subscribing for 21 months. Once you get the airship, the rest of the game is completely open. You need the airship to get to Kefka's Tower, and you can technically go to Kefka's Tower anytime you want, but there's a very compelling reason not to go immediately, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, we'll get the airship back tomorrow, and we will start piecing together the rest of the crew. Thursday, we'll be back on the Power Hours, December 1994. Working our way through the rest of that, and then I feel like by Saturday we should be able to finish it. And then Friday, of course. Friday is our Next Fest demo wheel. Find a demo for an unreleased game on Steam and submit it here on the channel using your Dragon Coins for it to show up on the wheel. Come Friday, we will put all the games on the wheel, spin it as many times as we can, play as many as we can, and select a winner of the evening from the ones we do play. So that's the plan for the week, chat. We still got some Final Fantasy VI in the tank, and then beyond that, magazines and demos and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's a good week. It's a good week, chat. For now, let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Let's see who's up. I am going to hit up Bassie. Bassie is playing some Fallout New Vegas. Oh wait, I think he just beat it. Oh, he just beat. Well, that means it's gonna be wrapping up. So actually, never mind that. I will send you over to... I saw somebody else. Kiwi! I'll send you over to Kiwi, who is playing Final Fantasy XIV. Let's go hang out with her for a bit. So yeah. Anyway, chat, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the end of the world. I hope it was fascinating. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciate that we got the less depressing version of Sella's survival arc. And I hope you're looking forward to our quest to reunite the team and unravel the remaining secrets of the World of Ruin. There's some really cool stuff in the back half of the game. Some really cool, really unexpected stuff, and it is my intent to do everything. This is not a game where you need to like grind like crazy or do any like 100-floor super dungeon or anything like that. There'll be some cool stuff, and hopefully we'll get through it all. And hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow night for more Final Fantasy VI. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.